Hey guys, good morning. Today is Wednesday, May 3rd. Welcome May, welcome spring, welcome to the gardening season, you guys. Right now it is a very raw 50 degrees here in New Jersey. We're expecting more rain today, but I'm putting on my back belt and preparing to come out and handle some garden issues here. So let's take a walk through the backyard garden and see what we can harvest for the first week of May. If this is your first time stopping here, my name is Leigh and welcome. Again, the name of our channel here is Our Backyard Garden. And if you like this type of content, please consider subscribing to our channel. You'll always find wonderful hairdos and high fashion when you watch our channel. So yeah, it's going to pour rain again today, but I have a lot of duties out here that we're getting ready for. So I wanted to show you what's growing and what I'm actually going to be harvesting today. Before we really get into the bulk of the gardening season, we actually have a lot of stuff growing that we're eating from. So let's go take that walk. This is my first year growing carrots in a bag. These are rainbow carrots I got from My Gardener. And I would say most of the packet that I put in there did germinate, and what didn't germinate was really my fault because I missed a day of watering. So I'm happy to see that. And please excuse our appearance. We are under construction back here. This is dazzling blue kale, which we are eating in our salad, which is doing incredible back here. I'm realizing you really only need to have a tiny pot for it that I got at the dollar store, and the kale will grow happily in the shade. It looks like something might have been munching at it, but we are an organic garden here, so these little things here are from where I previously harvested. This is some little gem lettuce that is growing happily, and I moved my pink celery into this little pot. You can see I'm actually getting some pink stems on this. This is a very long grower. And hiding under here are some radicchio microgreens that are delicious at this stage because they're very tender and not too bitter. So I couldn't be happier about my spinach here. All these varieties did so wonderful, and I can link the video down below where I showed my variety of spinach seed and when I planted it, and including the cress here, which again is delicious as a microgreen. I also have radishes growing in here that are not ready yet, but the main bulk of my harvest today will be spinach. And we eat 4 pounds of baby spinach a week, every week. Spinach salad is our main course every single day as vegetarians. And I usually buy my baby spinach off season at Costco. But yesterday the spinach was soaking wet, and I said, you know what, I'm not going to buy this. I have enough spinach to harvest where I can get more than 2 pounds because I have an entire other area of spinach that I'll show you as we go back through our tour, and I'll show you what else I'll be harvesting today. Oh, it's starting to drizzle, but I wanted to show you guys as we're working on our lawn repair just how beautiful the lawn is coming up here in our New Jersey backyard. Even though we did have substantial damage that has to be repaired and we're in the process of actually reducing lawn, it's important that we keep what grass we do have healthy. So it's coming along nicely, and it really appreciates this rain. So just think, you guys, this time next month, all of this is going to be a glorious garden abuzz with life. And look, I have more spinach varieties here that I'm going to be harvesting today. My carrots are popping up. Yay! Oh, I'm very excited about this. You see the little tiny carrots? They can take 2 weeks, and I'm just about hitting that area. We had a deluge of rain, so I'm happy to see that there's even any seed coming up, because I had suspected that it may have all been washed away. But look at this, you guys, my lettuce. I have actual heads of Tom Thumb lettuce. Can you believe this? Look at this, like little Boston lettuces. Incredible. I'm going to be harvesting some of these heads today, and that is I think this one is the Tom Little Gem, and then the Tom Thumb. But all of my beautiful red varieties are coming along beautifully. And this right here is one of my most favorite lettuces. This is, I think that this one is the Lolo Rosa. And my Merlots are doing really, really good this year, you guys. The Merlot lettuces are very, very hard to get going. But I started all of these inside, and I can post the video. I think it was about 2 months ago. And I actually let them sit too long in the starter packs, and I thought I was going to lose everything. Yeah, so with everything that was going on with projects in the house, projects outside of the house, I started my lettuce. It got really, really leggy. And one day I came out and planted it in haste, and it fainted and it all went away. And I thought, okay, I just lost my spring lettuce crops. But only one lettuce that I planted didn't come back, which was the Cimarron lettuce, which I purchased from M.I. Gardner. It germinated easily, so I will start more in the fall in the green stalk when we move that, but that will be a completely different video. So also on today's list of things to harvest will be fresh homegrown lettuce. I think I'll be able to harvest a few leaves of kale. This is the blue curled Scotch, but as you can see, it has gone to beautiful flower. It's gone to seed, which is also known as bolting. And I'm allowing it to happen because the bees are just waking up and I want them to have a source of something to go to. So I'm letting kale, this was a Brussels sprout that I am allowing to stay at seed for a little while. And then I have a bunch of radishes growing back here. They are not ready yet. I have some broccoli, some more kale. This is the Toscano kale here. This is the scarlet kale, which is very, very hard to germinate. So if you're growing that, I bought that from Baker Creek. Be patient with it, get it started early inside, and just be patient with it. When it finally grows, it's absolutely gorgeous. So I can do some micro harvesting of that today, just to have the microgreens, which they taste better that way anyway. This is a red rhubarb Brussels sprout. They're coming along nicely. Hopefully I can get something out of it. I can't manage to get my Brussels sprouts. Here's Groninger. I can't really get them to have good timing. I must have cabbage loopers back here already, because something is just munching away. We do have a hard time with brassicas here. So this turned out to be a really great year for spinach, and oddly, this whole area of spinach back here I planted in September, and it didn't germinate right away. Now you can see it's bolting, but it's okay. There's still a ton of baby leaves on here that I'll be harvesting today to eat in our raw salad, which is, a real blessing right now, considering what was available at the store was in such terrible condition. Here we have, I think this was maybe a Henderson's variety of lettuce that, again, I sowed last year. There's some spinach mixed in there. I have another giant few heads of lettuce over here. This could be some type of red sales, a couple different varieties. Wow, this is an actual head of lettuce. I'll be harvesting that today. This is some more dazzling blue kale that we planted last year. And then I have all of this spinach that I'll be getting at today. So wow, it's a good thing that we love spinach. I just cannot believe that it took all this time for it to really produce. And this is it. This is the last opportunity. Once it gets like this, it turns bitter and it just wants to reproduce. So I'm only going to be able to get a little bit out of this variety and a little bit out of this, but it's all good. Yeah, so this whole big bed behind me is going to be our little corn patch, which is getting ready to get sowed next week. I cannot even believe it. So I'm going to get to work and harvest these few things that are available to me right now in the first week of May, and get this into the house before this rain comes. And then I'll see you guys in the next video.